Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. This is the 6th episode of my Road to 500 mil from Slayer series, and you guys are pretty familiar with this series so far because, it's been almost a month since this series started, and, there's been 5 episodes, so I think you guys got the gist of the entire series and how it works. So let's just go straight into the series because nothing really changed in terms of the rules and my approach to this series. So first up on the tasks that I did this episode, number 76 of the series, I got automatons, which I think I ended the last episode with like an automatons task. I don't think I got it back to back, but it was like close to the ending of the last episode, so I was kind of getting tired of automatons, so I didn't really want to get them, but I dealt with it, and it's a decent task, I guess. I mean, they're like 20 minutes or something like that, so it wasn't too bad. The money isn't amazing, though. The experience is really good, as you can see, though, like 123k an hour for Slayer, and that's my estimate, like, based on how fast I do it. I mean, you can probably get more or less, depending on how you do them, but one thing did happen this task, and it wasn't a good thing. I kind of AFK'd while doing it on stream, and I was, like, reading the Twitch chat and stuff, so I wasn't paying attention to my character, and the automaton started smashing, and I died. So, yep, I get to add a death to my death counter on the stats page. So it's going to be funny how much that can actually get up to because, I die a lot, and that's surprising because Slayer, you shouldn't die on Slayer, like, at all unless you're doing boss tasks, but yeah, I'm just, pretty bad. Moving on to the next task, I got Hellhounds, which wasn't too bad. I actually like that task. They're pretty fast, and I said this in my previous episode when I had Hellhounds. I don't remember which episode, but I said that this is like the only task that I hardcore, and that's true. This is the only task that I don't AFK at all. I literally just stare at the screen for 15 minutes and finish it just because I wanted to get it done with, and there's no drops to be picked up, so I mean it's pretty easy and it's straightforward. So task number 3, I got Celestials, and I got 149, so it's basically the max amount. I was kind of disappointed at that because, Celestials are okay. They're great experience, great money. Everything's just great about them. It's just I don't like spending like an hour on one task. Some people might be able to relate. Like it can get tiring doing Celestials for like an hour, but I dealt with it and nothing really happened during the task. But of course, really good money, so it wasn't too bad. And the hour went pretty fast for me, so it didn't really suck to do it. I kind of just went on with it and got it finished. After that really long task of Celestials, I got a really short task, which I was happy about. I got Czars, and that's a pretty decent task. And I mentioned this in my last episode, and I'll just mention every time I get Czars, just so I don't get the comments. Every time I get Czars, I do like the regular Czars in the city, just because I'm doing a loot video. And once I finish that loot video, I will be doing the fight cauldron. And then the next task, I got Ganoderma Beast, which is also a nice task. Pretty short, but really good money and an extremely good experience. So this is one of my favorite tasks. I love getting these guys, and it's just kind of a good break from a monotonous task like Celestials or Czars kind of thing. So yeah, I really enjoyed that task. Nothing really happened during it. I think I got like a lot of seeds though, like in terms of like the tree seeds. I mean, so that does add to the price check and whatnot. After that, I got Grifoll of Pines, so I just got to return back to the polypore area. And of course, that is also a really good task. It's really fast. It's like 15 minutes. And I'm starting to do them faster and faster. Like, I'm starting to notice if I don't AFK the tasks at all, I can do it in 10 minutes. But I didn't really start that until next episode because I am kind of behind on the episodes. I got to start making them more often. But yeah, I can do them faster now, and the XP rates will reflect on that. After that, I got Dark Beast, which, you guys know that I don't really like that task too much. But, the experience is really good, so I shouldn't complain. The money isn't that great, though. That's why I don't really like them. And, it's a 30-minute task, so it can be kind of annoying. But I deal with it, and I do every single task. I don't skip them at all, because I know that the experience is worth it. So I went through it. I got, like, about 200, and nothing really happened. But it was a really quick task compared to my normal Dark Beast tasks, so at least that was redeeming. To follow up that kind of a disappointing task, I got automatons, which again I thought was originally disappointing because I don't really want to do them again. But I went through it, and the 20 minutes literally felt like 2 minutes, so it wasn't too horrible of a task. And I mean, I did also get Ganos earlier, so it was fine. I dealt with it. And then finally, I got the task I was waiting for forever. I got 61 Glaciers, and I've been wanting to have that task for a long time. Well, ever since they released the update where you can get Glaciers. And it took like I think 2 episodes for me to get it, so I finally got it, and I was really excited. I was hoping I could get a boot, but it didn't work out. And I've noticed that it took 40 minutes, like I said, but I could probably have done it in 30, 35, something like that. I just really AFK'd that task, so That's why it took a little longer than it should have. But I did get really lucky because you guys know that an Armadyl shard is 1 in 10 drop rate. So I should have gotten, you know, like 6, but I actually got 11. So I got really lucky on that. And that's pretty cool. I can probably get a staff at the end of the series if I get enough Glacior tasks. I'm really hoping I can, so I don't like have like 88 shards and then they're basically useless. I'm not going to make them into runes because I'd rather make a staff because I think you profit more. And I like making staff, so I can say I made, you know, blank amount of staffs. I'm at 2 right now, so if I make another one from this series, I would be at, you know, 3. So after that, I got another task, and I wasn't really caring what it'll be because I was really happy from the Glaciors. But Jagex really felt generous that day, and I got Irits. So, you know, I got Glaciors, which is one of my favorite tasks now. Once I already did them, I realized they're probably in my top 5 or top 4. Favorite tasks, and then I got my favorite task right afterwards, Irits. That is like the task I like the most, so that was pretty cool. 2 in a row that I really enjoy, and 2 things happened this task that were pretty awesome. I got a Serenic Scale, so I can add that to my Serenic Scale counter, and of course that's like 500k, so it is an amazing drop to get, to be honest. Obviously it'd be better to get the Razorback Gauntlets, but you know, I haven't gotten any so far, and I just gotta wait until I do, because I do have a lot of Irit kills, and I still don't have any, but whatever. Another thing happened in this task that was really awesome, and I got a Brawler's drop, and you guys know that is pretty rare. That is only my second Brawler that I've gotten after they made it so you can get it from like the rare drop table. And this time it was ranged Brawlers. I already had Thieving from my Dark Beast loot video, but either way, I got ranged Brawlers, which, you know, originally I was like, woo, Brawlers, but then I realized I'm not really going to use the ranged ones like ever, but it's still cool to have. And of course, I'm not going to complain. I'll probably will use it eventually. I'm just going to keep it in the bank for now, just kind of as like a collection of all my brawlers. And I'm trying to get all the brawlers that you can get, and then I'll probably make a video about them, but that's a different day, like, you know, a long time from now once I get them. But overall, that task was pretty awesome. I got a brawler and I got a scale. And of course, Irits, they make enough money in the first place. After that, I got another task, and it was the Tama Times. I really don't know why I'm getting so many Tama Times this episode. That's the 3rd one. And I was really getting tired of them, but, you know, because I've done them so much, I'm just like, screw it, let's just get right through it. And again, nothing happened. And yeah, so after that, I got Avian Seeds, which was a little change of pace. I haven't had those in a long time. I think I had those in the 1st and 2nd episodes, and then after that, never again. So it was kind of a cool change, but again, I don't really like them that much. Their money is okay because they stack up the Addy bars. Their experience is actually pretty crap, though. But, you know, it's still a little change of pace in terms of tasks. And after that, I got Ice Strike Worms, which is one of my favorite tasks as well. It's amazing experience, as you can see. And this time, it took 40 minutes. The reason why it's taken so long, this one task, is because I got 163. That is a huge amount, and I was really happy about it because, you know, Ice Strike Worms are a great experience, and they're really fun. So 163 is a good number to get, especially if it's one of your favorite tasks. So number 89, so we're getting almost done to this episode. I got Jadenkos, which is a unique task to this series, meaning I have not gotten it before. So that was pretty interesting to finally get them. And of course, I'm working on a loot video of them. I did the males, like the 91 Slayer requirement. And I'm also might be doing a loot video on the favor points and see how much seeds you can get, but I'm trying to get all the Yugoon seeds for my Juju farming potions because I'm kind of running out, so I really want Jadenko tasks for sure. But either way, this task is pretty good experience, I'd say, and it's not too long of a task. The money does stack up, but it's not anywhere near any other tasks like Irits and stuff. And then to finish off the episode, number 90, so number 15 of the episode, I got Ascension Members, which is also one of my favorite tasks. I love Gladii because they're really fun to do, and I had like a little bet with my friends on Skype when I was doing this. I bet if you guess how many keys I'm going to get this task, I'll give you 100k. And my friend Mama Deer said 2, my friend Adam said 3, and then my other friend said 4. And I ended up having 2 keys, so congrats to Mama Deer for getting 100k, but whatever. I got Quintus and I got Sextus. So the Quintus is a really good one, and all the keys right now are, you know, relatively high. I think they're crashing right now though, but it was pretty cool to get nonetheless. And finally, I got a few keys. I got one the last task I got, but, you know, finally I got more than one because I'm at a few hundred Ascension members right now, and I'd rather get, you know, more keys because all my friends get like 5 or 6 per task, and it kind of irks me. But I finally got some, so that was a good end to episode 6. I know it was a lot of talking, but you know, I like discussing the tasks and stuff. Let's go into the stats pages and the drop pages, and I'll be right there. So to start off, here are the stats for episode 6, and it looks like we increased the points pretty high because we did get to the 50th task mark. I think it was 650, so we did increase a lot of points right there. So we're at 2808, and that doesn't include any of the skips, so you can minus 300 if you really want to find out the points I've gotten total, but that's just the points you would get if you never skipped. And I did add the death from the Tama Times task to start off the episode. And as for the experience on everything, it looks like the strength increased a crap ton this episode, and everything else increased, you know, mediocrely, but it looks like almost every stat is over 3 mil except Mage. Mage is kind of, you know, trailing behind, but I don't get that many tasks that require Mage, but I did get my Noxious Staff recently, so, you know, I will be starting to do more Mage as I get more tasks. And then as for the time taken, this episode took only around 7 hours because I did get a lot of fast tasks, and that was pretty cool. So we're at 47 hours into the series. That is a lot of work for just, you know, 6 episodes, 47 hours of work, not including editing and whatnot. But I think we're seeing the fruits of the labor because I'm at 4.2 million Slayer. And, you know, I think next episode I'll probably hit around 5 million. So we're going pretty good with the series. Good progress. And yeah, let's go into the drops, see where I am at. So first off, let's look at the charms. I'm at 3,000 crimsons. That's pretty cool. The blues are still, like, you know, trailing behind, but the other ones, like the golds and the greens, are increasing nicely. They're both around, you know, 1,200 or more. So that's not too bad. As for any rare drops, I think we didn't add much other than the tooth halves. We added a lot. As you can see, I'm at 38, and then the loops, I'm only at 20. So I'm way higher on the tooths than the loops. Hopefully I can probably even it out, but I don't really want to because, you know, the tooth halves are way more than the loops. It's better to have more, so I'm getting a little lucky on that. But as for the scales and the keys, I added 2 to the keys and 1 for the scales. So everything's going really nice. I hope I can finally put like a number on that effigy, but I'm just not getting lucky on effigies at all. I really want some effigies in this series, and I was expecting a lot from the series, honestly, because when I used to slay, I used to get them all the time, but they must have changed it since then. I don't remember, but either way, I get a lot more effigies at bossing rather than Slayer, but, you know, we'll just have to go through the series and find out if we actually get any effigies, but, you know, only time will tell. So now that we've discussed the tasks and the drops and whatnot, let's look at the price check, and let's do it the same way as we did last episode, where I don't show you the price checks, I just tell you how much it's worth, and I show you the tab, basically. I'll meet you guys there. So here we are with the tab, and let me just tell you right now, last episode was 73 mil. So that was pretty good. That was almost about 1 mil per task. But this episode, something didn't really go right, and I only increased 10 mil in one episode, so my average is going down per episode. And it was because I didn't really get that many profitable tasks. Like, I know I got Ganos and Celestials, but I didn't get a lot of, like, Abbey Demons or, you know, Bones or Ashes monsters, like, you know, Necreals and stuff like that. A lot of my tasks were minimal to no money, like, think about the Hellhounds, that's 0 money gain. Automatons are very low money gain, that kind of thing. Aviancies are very low as well. So we are at 83 mil in 90 tasks. So I'm not too far away from the 1 mil mark, but I'm pretty close. But either way, as you can see in the tab, everything's just stacking up, and I know it's not that organized. It's as organized as I want it. At the bottom, you can see that I have those 3 keys. I'm just going to have them that way. And what I'm doing is at the bottom, there are all the rare drops, and throughout this clip, I'll be scrolling down and whatnot if you really want to see things. But the runes items are a ton. As you can see, I'm getting like 50 or 60 or even close to 100 of each. It's really nice to see that work, and the gems, I'll probably have like 1,000 of each by the end of the series, honestly. But either way, this tab is growing pretty nicely. 83 mil in 6 episodes. I can't ask for more. That just means that we're going to get close to the end pretty soon. I'm not even 1/5 the way done, but with the new Glacior tasks, if I get boots, that'll, you know, increase the money per episode. Yeah, we'll just have to see in the next few episodes if I get those kind of things. Either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll have another one in a few more days. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.